been getting high for so motherfucking long, man. Like,
Shit, you ain't the only one.
I ain't even know how to function without drugs.
How do you
You
function
know,
with that? You know, I'm learning now.
right, I ain't know how to function. Then
Hey, you
on
know
top
what?
of that, you're talking about
You gotta have wings.
learning how to function in society,
This thing, bro.
learn how to
I'm doing
articulate
it now.
myself in a
I'm doing
respectable
my
manner,
summer
and not
service
allow
again.
my perspective to
After the last couple
diminish
times,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
My
Yeah,
perspective
I'm learning.
gets to diminish
What's your
how
last name?
society see me. Do society see me like I see myself?
Speak on that.
You hear me? Do society see me like I see myself?
I'm
Now,
not
in my
perfect.
head, I'm a good
I'm
guy,
not progressing.
but I got the head
And I
back.
can
I'm
see
thugging.
everybody else around.
You know,
Around me see
society see me as a
and I
thug,
see
so I
it
have to change a
within
lot of
myself.
things,
You know what I
man.
mean?
And it wasn't
I
easy,
was in
man.
that program too, and I was
God damn it, I'm gonna tell you this: if you don't put no drugs on it, you got a goddamn hell of a chance of winning. Because this is the hit. You coming from zero. Any percentages come up. You coming from zero.
Talk about it. But yeah, now I'm
We ain't talking about as soon as you
I
start.
recorded it.
Instantly, you bump up 10%.
Hey man,
Instantly.
2 years ago I walked in the Hope Center with nothing, man.
Nothing.
I cried like a baby, man. The woman put me out there. I spent all my money. I spent every dime I had, and the woman put me out.
That's why I say I'll never forget that.
Told me I had to go.
I got a few things, but I still ain't got the
I
perspective.
got out the federal penitentiary with a bag full of fear. That's what I
Man,
came
What
home
you
with.
say? A bag full of what?
A
man,
bag full of fear.
Man, talk to him, dog.
That's what I came home with.
Man, a whole bunch
Fuck the ego, all of that. I came home with a bag full of fear, man. I ain't have a motherfucking clue what it was to be a grown man, let alone just a man.
Yeah.
I was a male. I predicated all my success on slinging this penis, man. I got tired of being an object, man. When you get tired of being an object of one's pleasure, man, and you start to get your feelings back, man, you got to make some sacrifices. The first one was honesty. I had to be honest with myself. I didn't get a chance. You know, false validation don't mean nothing, man. They say in this program, half measures reveal nothing. I had to put some 100% in, man. You know, and the first one was honesty. I had to be honest with myself. You know, the false accolades, they was unacceptable in society, man. They was unacceptable. I didn't get to bring the federal penitentiary resume home that I ran the kitchen. Unacceptable.
Nobody cares.
Unacceptable. So I had to continue to walk through that fear, not let it diminish me mentally. Because they say if you change your perspective, you change your emotions, you change your behavior, you change your life. Now, I'm the boss. What the fuck? Me? Me, the criminal. Couldn't read or write till he was 35 years old, illiterate, compound with arrogance, total disaster for destruction. That was my chemistry, man. Delusional at its best. But I manned it up. I accepted the fact that I didn't know. And I'm still on a journey. I'm still on a journey. Let's not misconstrue that. I haven't arrived about far. But just from accepting harsh reality, I have been able to elevate beyond my wildest dreams.
Congratulations.
Yeah, beyond my wildest dreams, man.
You
So,
deserve it. You put that work in.
and I'm still putting it in. Now, my greatest gift now is giving back on a real level. No fake shit. No motherfucking
doing it to
clout
clear somebody's
chasing.
gas.
No, we talking
Yeah.
about the therapeutic value of one addict helping another. It's parallel. That means across the board. So if I could take some time out to get what was given to me, I'm on my way, man. I'm on my way, man. This is a selfish program, man. This disease don't discriminate. It don't care about the color of your skin or your heritage. It will destroy your ass. It will destroy you.
It almost destroyed
And
me.
for the people that don't understand what I'm saying, man, that don't struggle with this disease, man, we ain't asking you to understand, man. Just know this. It ain't about you understanding. It's about me understanding what I suffer from, man. Just be proud that I'm doing something different. And there's less one person you got to worry about victimizing you today. That's the beauty in this process. If it worked for me, be happy for me. I ain't toting that pistol. I ain't getting in people's business. I don't feel listen, I don't feel without the dope. At one point in time, I felt entitled. I don't know where the fuck I got it from, but I felt
like
it.
that too.
I felt entitled. I felt like I can go
did
in
last time I
Walmart
was
and
there.
take what I want. Fuck Walmart. Today, I understand that level of ignorance to get you locked up.
Ain't nothing changed, ain't nothing changed.
Right. So today, man, I'm just taking one day at a time. I ain't trying to propagate no phony shit, man. We dealing with real life, real situations in the midst of a pandemic. We fighting for our life, man.
Real life pandemic.
You know, thank God for the fellowship. Thank God for individuals that's in a struggle that's continue to let me know it's real. You know, complacency can be one of the most detrimental character defects for an individual like myself. So long as I stay with the guys, I understand the need to continue to push forward, man. That's just my story, man. I'm talking about real life. I ain't talking about no phony shit. I got the Range Rover. I got the pickup truck. I got the Mustang. I got the Charger. I got my little bling bling on the representation of my clean date. You feel me? But don't none of that shit mean nothing other than the brotherhood, man. The sincerity, the precious gift is when one of the guys excel, man, and break that statistic. That's the gift, man. All that other tangible shit, that shit is just a plus due to the fact that I've been following some suggestions, man. That's the beauty about this shit. The day I'm open minded, I take suggestions, man. I humbly admit when I'm wrong, and there's no other greater gift, man, than to understand that I was the problem. You know, I was the problem. Now I just got a question for those that's watching this video. How can you produce something that you never was taught? No one taught me what it was to be a man. You don't get to fake that type of character, man. That's something that's rooted in you. That's something that's taught. So today I'm open-minded to other successful men teaching me. And when I say success, I'm not talking about monetary. I'm talking about with their kids, consistency. You know, when they mind telling them they don't want to get up and go to work and they still muscle up enough energy and emotional fortitude to do what's necessary, the next right thing when no one is looking, the responsible thing. Them the dudes that I look up to today, man. You know, but without them, I don't exist. So I'm humble. Now I don't do it perfect, but god damn it, I'm doing it, man. And that's all I ask of the guys, man. Is when you going through it, express it, man. Express it. You know, be honest about it. You don't even because I didn't know how I felt. I associated all my emotions with anger, sadness, frustration, the typical 10. I didn't know nothing about the shame, anxiety, and all these other weird ass emotions. Just looking at the emojis on my phone let me know there's a million of these motherfuckers. And today, as I access certain situations, you know, I'm ashamed of a lot of things that I've done in my past. You know, and if I'm not conscious of that shame will turn into anger, which is the secondary emotion, right? You know, it ain't that I'm angry, I'm easily embarrassed. You know, it's just the reality. But the quicker I can accept it, the faster I can get over it, man. And that's all life is about, man. My journey, my pace, no one else's pace, man. I ain't asking nobody to speed up. We ain't trying to catch up. We trying to catch on. That's the hit. I ain't asking you to catch up. Just catch on. Catch on how is this applicable to your life. Not my life. Just catch on, man. And you'll create your own wave. Everybody wave ain't to be rode, man. That ain't how life go. That ain't reality, man. You know, I got in a lot of different lanes that wasn't my speed, man, and I suffered dearly for it, man. I took the lickers and kept ticking, but the reality was, man, at 48 years old, can I continue to do that? Can I continue to speed myself up and engage in some things, man, that's not meant for me? Time is of an essence, man. Every 24 hours is a fucking blessing, man. I don't know if you know that or not. But goddamn it, you know how many people gonna die today? You know how many people ain't wake up this morning? I'm talking about shit that we don't contemplate when we're in the midst of the madness, man. You know how you was blessed today, man? To be on that wake up list after injecting. You know, I'll do anything, man. I'm talking about heroin, crack. Let's not misconstrue. I don't like to talk about my moments when I was doing crack, but the reality is I had them. You know, I had them. Yeah, I had them. You know, I thought it. You know, that's that shame again. You know, I don't want to associate myself when I was motherfucking 12 years old out there smoking woodies, man, strung out in them streets from 12 to 15 years old. What would make a 12-year-old feel the need to engage in that type of activity, man? What type of pain and frustration and mental destitute that one is facing when they engage in that type of behavior at 12 years old and turn it into a lifestyle? I'm 48. I stopped getting high at 39, 39, man.
I'm saying it's all good. Look at you now, though, cuz.
Well, that's the beauty. It ain't the beginning of the race, it's the end.
Might be, bro. I'm tired,
I would prefer to have
I'm tired.
a shitty beginning and a great ending
Mhm.
than a great beginning and a shitty ending.
Yes.
Ask yourself what you want, man. Ask yourself what you want,
You
man.
murdered it right there.
We trying to take a moment and turn it into a movement, man. We ain't here to celebrate life. We just here to live life, man. You feel me? We talking about a real life journey that we deal with internal aspects of life, man, that you can't see. See, with this tight shirt on and this jewelry, you can't see the anguish that I'm going through. You can't see the frustration, the emotional scars that I suffer from as a child. You can't see that, man. Uh, and that alone, man, allowed me to sympathize for the next man, man. I don't get in the next man business because I don't know what's on his heart, man. All I do is hope that he get through that shit, man. And that's due to this 12-step program I'm in, man. I don't take credit for this. Thank God. I call him God. You know, people call it source of energy that they use, and they're entitled to call it what they want to call it, as long as they got something greater than themselves. You know, self-will put me in a position. My greatest trick got me 33 years. You hear me? 33 years. That was my greatest trick. I did 18. So I don't rely on this motherfucker up here, man. If you relying on this and you haven't been taught properly how to use it, you're a danger to yourself, man. Like I said, this ain't the lecture you. I'm just giving you my perspective based off my experience. It's just my experience. Change my perspective, change my emotion, change my behavior, change my life. 3 steps, man. 3 steps, man. So I just want y'all to have a blessed day, man. It's raining out here. We in Lexington, Kentucky, man, enjoying this weather. And all is well on our end, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We gonna pray for the
definitely.
ones that's out there that don't have no clue what they up against, man. But all is well on our end, man.
Thanks for coming through again.
Always a
Yeah.
pleasure, man, to be able to talk to the people and let the people understand, man, that they ain't alone. It's a we thing, not a me thing, man. You ain't alone, man.
Thanks.
You ain't alone.